I think a lot of social care is not well understood. For example, we have services throughout Scotland, but let me tell you about one in Melrose in the Scottish Borders. It supports people that have stayed long-term in a psychiatric hospital to move into their own home. It's such an essential part of supporting people so you don't need to live in hospital. You know, if people have lived 10, 20, 30, sometimes longer years in a psychiatric ward, how freeing it is to have your own front door key, to choose when you put your lights on, what you watch on television, to choose when you get up in the morning and what you have for breakfast. It is so empowering, and it's just incredible to see how people transform. There's one chap hadn't left his home, hadn't left the indoors for years and years and years. And we were able to support him into his own flat, he had his own wee patch of garden. On moving day, he sat in the garden. He hadn't been outside for years. He sat in the garden and just watched as the removal men brought his stuff into his house. And that is just transformational. That is someone's life changed. I think it's really understandable if someone is acutely unwell, we want to make sure that there are services there if someone's acutely unwell. To prevent someone becoming unwell, it's a lot harder to measure your impact. And I think that's why the priority slips, because it's so much easier to focus on someone who has a broken leg in accident emergency. That's easy. We can see the problem and we can see the solution. But if we're talking about addressing isolation, addressing loneliness, supporting people to have good mental health, good resilience, able to thrive in society, that's an awful lot harder to invest in. Every review of government policy will prioritise what they call upstream investment, investing before something becomes a priority. But it's so difficult to do that.